times. It feels like you are holding up a sign that says faggot, lesbian, dyke, whatever it may be that you are. It feels like that sign is there for everyone to look at and know that it's okay to hit you because that's the message that is being sent. I know that since I have posted my It Gets Better video, I have indeed gotten a lot of hate on now, and it feels like I am holding that sign. But I am proud to hold that sign no matter what, because I'm gay, I'm wonderful, and nothing's gonna change that. You can hate all you want to, but if you're going to call me something I've not been called before, please. Otherwise, I'm not gonna bother wasting time. This video is basically my coming out story and my life story. Before I actually started making this video, I had the chance to talk to someone online who watched my It Gets Better video. They sent me a message saying thank you for using your voice. Some people are forced in the closet and stuff like that. It was basically just thank you for using your voice when I cannot. I'm really glad that this person has watched my videos because it actually lets me know that someone watched it and has taken something from it, rather than me just sitting here babbling on. But I figured it's the perfect time to make my story. So I've had time to myself today to actually collect my thoughts because I had one hell of a day. Like, it's not funny, but start, my name is Wesley. I live in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 20 years old, but I'm not originally from Birmingham itself. I'm from a little town outside of Birmingham called Odenville. It's a small country town, with a lot of churches, and everybody knows everybody's business. I lived there until the age of 19. I went to school there. School was kind of sucky for me. I was always picked on for being short, too skinny, not athletic, dorky, whatever I enjoyed, I got picked on for it. And I would come home squalling, and I would come home crying, and all that other stuff. And it got to me so bad. But I toughed it out, and I kept going on through school. I had a girlfriend, everything was okay. But as I started to get on up into middle school, I started to get a feeling inside of me, a feeling that did not feel right and that was unfamiliar to me. I'd been with my girlfriend for many years. I had went to church with her on several occasions, and then I found my own churches in my town. And I had a religious background which tied into my school life because a lot of people there were indeed religious, and most of them were my friends. I kept getting that feeling inside me that I did not know what it was and I could not define. As I got on into new school, I finally got the definition for what it was. Homosexual, gay, faggot, and you name it, I got it. The definition that is being sent today is a terrible one. I've had people tell me that I should not be allowed to have children because I would be more likely to molest a child. Which is ridiculous because if I ever have a child, which I plan on getting a child, I will love a child unconditionally and I would never do anything to hurt that child. Because I've seen the way people have tried to hurt me just by posting a video and stuff. It's just not right. But after I got my definition, I was scared and terrified because I was told that it was wrong and immoral and going down and stuff. And so to try and deal with it, I got online. I spent a lot of my spare time on the computer, chatting with people and stuff. I talked to people and tried to figure out what it was I could do, if it would change, if it would get better, how they came out, and stuff like that, which is also the reason why I got involved in the Trevor project and the It Gets Better project. But I talked to these people and they just made it seem so great and they actually helped me out a lot. After I broke up with my girlfriend, I started coming out to a few people, very select few. And since I browsed around online a lot, I was so scared to tell people in real life. So instead, I kept an online personal blog that nobody but myself can read. But I let one of my friends into it. I marked it for her because her herself was bisexual. She read it, she was fine with it and stuff, but one of her friends got onto the account and actually read it. Went to school the next day, told everyone, showed everyone. I was mortified. I wanted to cry, I wanted to squat, I wanted to run away from it all. And my suspicions I had were correct. I lost friends, they stopped talking to me, people treated me different. Um, Most of my friends were indeed had a religious background, but they said, I love you, but I don't agree with it, I would still talk to you. But it turns out to this day, I barely talk to them, it's just chit chat. Which really hurts because it's just a whole nother circumstance that I probably don't even need to get into right now. I was also very scared that somebody might tell the wrong person it would get back to my family because coming out to them was a really hard thing. I was not actually able to tell them I'm gay. Instead, I had to email my mother telling her I was gay and that I was no different and stuff like that. The next 3 days after that were so awkward and the silence was ear piercing. After that 3 day silence, and she said I love you no matter what, they were not entirely comfortable with it. And it still feels like to this day that they are not. But I still love them regardless. After I told my parents, they feared for the life I would have, that I would get gay bashed or somebody would just pick on me so bad that I killed myself. They kept it to themselves though because I did not want my brothers to know because they were mean growing up. They did not accept anything like that because I was, I guess, feminine back then. It made me easy to pick on. One thing I will not forget though is one day I was getting ready to go out somewhere and my brother was on the computer. Someone sent him a message telling him that one of his brothers is gay. I will never forget what he did after he read that. He jumped up and yelled, "Which one of my brothers is a faggot?" And I was all the way across the house and I heard it. And he just went on and on about how he would not have a gay brother and he would beat the faggot out of him. It hurt so much, but luckily for me, I was on my way out the door, so they did not get to see me cry. But that is going to stay in my head. I have not yet apologized for the supposing I'm doing it. That was one of the toughest things I had to do, and from there, them knowing it turned into joke time. It's like, to them, if they joke about it, that means they're okay with it. No, that just means they're really no different than the people who are bullying these people and causing them to kill themselves. Granted, they haven't gone that far with it yet, but it still hurts. From the jokes, it turned into Ask the Fag. They would have friends over and call me. Back there, just ask me a retarded question about being gay. And at that time, I did not want to answer any questions to people I didn't know because I wasn't comfortable saying I was gay out loud. But now I have absolutely no problem with it. Life was not very easy for me. I came out at 16, I lived there to 19. I moved out at the age of 19 and found a wonderful boyfriend who I stayed with for a year. It was not the perfect relationship. And we are no longer together, unfortunately, but I still love him more than anything in the world. Because The little times with him I had, just the little things, is something I will always remember. Because it's something I did not think I would have when I was in high school, and just upset and distraught. But I used to be really ashamed of showing who I was because I had been kicked out of churches, I had lost friends, I had been told I'm going to beat the gay out of you, and all this other stuff. But, pretty much. There's also other details that are just not about my gay life that I might share later on down the road, but it got a lot better for me. I got my boyfriend, I got a job, I got a pet, so life is good. Life still is good. Life is wonderful. I can stress out so much. I apologize for the very sucky audio on my phone sucks. But I just wanted to add this. If you are in the closet, do not see it as some dark, depressing place. Instead, look at it as a place to self-reflect and define who you are. Figure out who you are, who you want to be, and who you're going to be. That way when you come out, there's no question about it. There's no doubt. There's no, I need to fit into it. Do not worry about a label, because the world puts label on things so they know what it is, because they fear things they do not fully understand or know. Make your own label. My label would say Wesley, because that's who I am, that's who I'm going to be, that's who God made me to be. Don't ever give up on yourself, and do not ever cut yourself short, because no matter what you think or hear, you're worth it.